There you go. It's going to snap. It's very quickly going to snap. Basically what they've done is they've got to 3 pages in and gone, I can't be bothered to do any more pictures or writing more instructions. What instructions there are, you know. Sometimes you just want to sort of chill of an evening and watch a bit of YouTube, which is someone's hands making a very large boat, and fiddle and make stuff. I've got this. I've had this for forever. And I'm going to start this and then probably progress when it's actually daylight and I can actually see properly. But this is a 3D wooden puzzle. Now, given the last attempt at making something 3D, well, that was the cherry blossom sushi shop thing. That was a bad idea. I don't even know where this came from. This must have been a present or something. Oh dear. Instructions. Multiple blade. Oh, it has that weird smell. I think this could be a bad idea. We shall see. See how it goes. Eight wooden blocks. I'm assuming that's one there. 1, 2, 3. Why does it say 8 wooden blocks and there's only 6? Just 6. It says 8, and 2 bits have fallen out already. C1, F1, F2. C1, F2, and F3.
You all come to consciousness, rouse yourselves for breakfast, and whatever the next day ensues for you, all begin to gather.
How bright it is right now. I gave up last night because it got too dark and too hard to see, and it's currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is how bright it is. If I tap the phone will correct and adjust and you'll be able to see, but what I can see at the moment is this. That's what the phone can see. I've got sniffles because I'm cold. Let me just turn some lights on. There. Yeah, should actually be able to see now. Right. I found a problem. I had to glue that on last night with some wood glue, and then it goes on to the next. These 2 pushed into there like that. Then it turns over a page and it goes onto this thing. It doesn't say anything about this end rail. I put this end rail on. I'll just put it on upside down. Right, after a lot of fiddling about and cutting the middle out of the hole and almost breaking it, that's in place. I officially cannot make sense of that picture. That's A17. There is no demonstration of what that is. And the 2 A11s, which are there, are the things that have gone on there. So that goes on there. F6 is the end of the gable of the balustrade, which goes there, which is going to have to be glued because the top broke. Okay, this is stupid. This is one of those where you learn. This should have gone on first. Before we put anything else in, these 3 little studs, A5, should have gone in before you put the walls together. I can't get that to go in. You need pressure to push it in. Is it? It's very hard to see. Or maybe it goes like that. But then what's that one at the top for? No, that doesn't fit there. Here. It goes that way round. No, they go that way up. I took them out and I've put them in there and now they fit in. What is that? That'll be that. A2. That's A2. Why does that say A2? That's A3. So that part is not marked. You have to put that block into the piece and then put the piece into the wall. Right, there we go. Right. This is the next bit, which is the awning over the door. And goes. I'll put some wood glue on the back of that as well. Right, last bit for today. E2, E2, E4. It goes that way? That way. I assume it goes that way. And that was a case of putting that on, putting that together, then putting it in, not doing it the way it says. We are here for this section. I've put the gable on and the post across the top. This doesn't really do much at the moment. And then we need D4, which are these two. Right, they're all out. These are the bits. I always wonder what to do with these things. You know. So what do you do with sprues when you make Warhammer figures and things? Seems a waste. Well, that's going to be a stirring stick. As for these, who knows? Okay, this one, raw indication. Does it go that way? I assume it goes that way. I mean, last ladder I put together, and then took it all apart again because it was the wrong way up. It's like a really force it, but don't force it too much. See, that's the wrong way up. But if it's that way up, it's the right way up. I don't know which way up it goes. So that goes there. There is a lip on there. I wonder if that lip's meant to stay there. That goes like that. So that goes like that, which means this one's going to match it, which means I'll put that on the wrong side. It's going to come out and snap. That. You hungry, Dog Dog? It's dinner time. Anytime she gets off bed, it's to go for a walk and for food. Hello. Say hello to everyone. Hello. It's not going well. I just tapped, I'm all together, all lined up. Tapped it to try and bang it into place, and it just pinged apart and separated. Somehow, amazingly, it didn't break. Supposedly it goes like that. Yeah, there. Something like that. It's supposed to be level. Right. I'm putting glue here because that doesn't fit the right shape. Don't like that. And that's D7 apparently. This little bit here doesn't seem to have any way of holding itself in place. So, oh, an idiot upstairs starts the nightly banging. Right, last bit for tonight is to put that. Okay, last bit we now have this. That stairwell is horrible. Wonky as hell. Better, still not right. Still don't like this. It sticks out at a weird angle. Okay, it is in place. It has a piece of wood down here which is extra, there, and a bit there to add it in. And I've covered it in wood glue. You need to set it and sit. It looks like that. the way they said it, and with it a weird angle like out here, it wouldn't stay upright. That doesn't stay in place either. Some girls go on that end. Right, next bit. Curly weird bit. It doesn't say that. That. It doesn't show that. It says A4, A1. This bit obviously comes out, but that's B1. But B1's not mentioned at all. A6. A6. This little square. B3. B3. Oh, I see. B3 is all one piece. Do you know which way round it goes? It's using there. Picture 2. A9 somewhere. A12. A12. That's going to snap, isn't it? So, told you it was going to snap. I knew it was going to snap. There's no way that's coming out without snapping. Over there, like B5, B7, B7 and B5. So they go over there. They're the wrong way around. It says on there that B5 goes over there and B7 goes over here. The spikes at the bottom indicate that they go the other way around. See now, see that should go on before that goes in place. So bird box. B6 and B2. B6 is here and B2 is up here. Like that. What do you think goes the other way around? It goes the other side, does it? You must stick that through the 3 with that like that, and then see that's too tight. That's meant to slide through, but there's no way that's ever going to go through. So I'm going to get a bit of sandpaper and sand it down. The third one, I mean that is pure guesswork. There's like no way we're going to know what that actually meant from the picture. Then that goes on there like so. A9. At any point does it say A9? Finish display, finish display, finish display. That's got to go on the other end of the gable. Got that in there. One goes there, and then no, that one goes there because that's way bigger. Yep, and then this one can go here, like that. There's a sign that has to go somewhere. It says tree house, and there's these go somewhere. It could go anywhere. Maybe it goes there. Make more sense if it went up there. Would it not? Right, I'm gonna make an executive decision, and because I haven't made one of them really on this, I'm gonna stick this here. That makes more sense, yes, than sticking it on some random bit. How the hell does that go in there? There's no way. That doesn't have anything on the bottom for that to fit onto that. Yeah, see, like that doesn't fit. So, that cross in the bottom is absolutely useless. Basically what they've done is they've got to 3 pages in and gone, I can't be bothered to do any more pictures or write any more instructions. What instructions there are, you know. It just runs out. That doesn't fit there. It's too far. It needs to be further back. It's just balanced. Also, that doesn't fit. I'm going to make a decision. So this doesn't fit on here at all. There you go. It's going to snap. It's very quickly going to snap. It was so good until it got to there. Once it got to there, it just all went and stick the rest of it. It's kind of, you know, drawn out. Made a decision. I'm going to cut this stupid bit of side off. There you go. It's come off. It was already snapped. That might go on here. That hole there is in the wrong place. It'd have to be a really wonky angle. Okay. In the end, we are now here. Stairwell, cut the wonky bit off, and then put the ladder on upside down. It then fits. It fits like that. It doesn't fit perfectly. It's not supposed to fit perfectly. It's supposed to be a bodge job, because clearly they couldn't be bothered to finish the instructions. Stick some bits of wood in random places, pretty much in keeping with the design. And what I need is to put something down the back. Some sort of hook. I know what to do. This has probably got to cross spinning his swivel chair over there in Florida, watching me do this. Cutting balsa wood with a crafting knife. Is it driving you crazy, Craft? I'm destroying a knife. I have to sharpen it. Now, I just got to repeat it with that one. I want 2 pieces the same. Okay, hold on. Well, there we go. That is it done as best I can. I've stuck that on the back of there for somewhere to hook it. The problem I've got is, yeah, that. What happens, that's going to fall off. I haven't filmed the rest of this bit because that noise, that's been going since 8 o'clock this morning. They're doing something to the drains or the sewers or something. That's a lot of noise. At the moment it's actually fairly quiet, so I thought I'd just update. So that didn't go together. It didn't fit together properly, and no matter what I did, it wouldn't work. So I resulted in the only thing possible, the hot glue gun. And I think we're going to paint it. Right, we're here. We're going to paint it. Okay, water, paint, take some green. There we go. There is the mysterious tree house that came from somewhere. I don't even know where. A simple little paint job, nothing too dramatic or impressive. Just a basic smudge of paint over each bit. It does list to one side because anything from there down had no instructions. So the tree, all of the bits underneath, and even the step ladder was basically put it together and stick it on. That was the last bit of instruction. They clearly got bored and went, right, don't know. If you bought this for somebody and they are about to put it together, maybe send them the video and go, that's how it goes together, because there's no instructions for 1/3 of it. If this was good and you like this, give it a thumbs up. Leave me comments down below. Have you done this? You made this? Did you have the same issues? Have you done something similar? Yeah, if you like these videos and you want to see something RPG kind of related, I'm sure we can put a figure against that and go, barbarian stands there and goes, this is my treehouse. Because all barbarians talk like that, We'll get on to making something next time. So until then, I'm going to go and take a dog for a walk. Bye. Sniffles, sorry. I've been out and walking solo and it's freezing and wet and horrible and nasty and extremely dark. So I've got the sniffles. And it is absolutely pouring it down with rain. It's freezing cold. So I've got changed and put the heating on way too high. Ping. That's literally what the text message said. That was the arsehole neighbour upstairs shaking his umbrella at my front door because it's wet. Rather than doing it outside his own front door, he does outside mine. That's a level of petty I have to live with. And then slam the door as loud as possible. That just proves it's not making noise. It's just this idiot upstairs. I filmed that earlier and he got in and he was shaking his umbrella. That was 7 o'clock. It's now 9 o'clock. I've come back to doing this because I want to get it done, but he has not shut up. It does my head in. Absolutely does my head in. Hours and hours and hours every night, just banging. Much like the case in point. Much like the camera falling off of this rig thing that I'm wearing around my neck. I think we're just going to give this a break for tonight because clearly everything's falling apart. I'm going to tidy up.